Pride of Higara. This is Captain Soban of the fleet, Farron Shah. Looks like you could use a hand. Attention all Sobani, pick your targets and engage.
Hello everyone. Hello. This is Captain Soban. Welcome aboard the Starship with Normal Prize for another episode, I should say, of Homeworld Mod Spotlight. It's been a long time since we made a video for this series, and mostly it's just because I've been doing other things, and the modding scene hasn't really been a whole lot active previously, but the modding scene has gotten more active recently because of the fact that I keep delaying Homeworld 3 and people are getting tired of waiting for Homeworld 3 to come out, so they're going back and working on their projects. So yeah, there's a couple of really good projects coming out soon, so I definitely want to showcase it and get involved into it in the mod and figure out what how it works so I can make a video for you guys. So expect this series to get a lot more active, but it's only gonna be uploaded once a week, so it's not gonna be super active because that'll give me plenty of time to get used to these videos or get used to these mods so that I can make a good video for you guys. Anyways, today we are checking out Homeworld Slipstream, The Price of Freedom. Now, apparently this mod has kind of been in the works for a while. The guy that's been working on this mod kind of works a little bit on it in his free time, and just honestly just been the hobby of his for the past few years. And I just now figured seen this mod, and it's a pretty cool mod. I really like it. This is a overhaul mod. It does use Homeworld assets, but the universe and everything is completely fresh, completely brand new. Apparently I've read up that the guy that's been working on this mod has been working on the lore for this universe for like 4 years, which is awesome. In fact, there's actually a PDF file inside the folder that comes with the big file in order to play this, that has the entire storyline of what this guy has been playing, or this guy has been creating. So I made a couple notes, and I'll kind of just talk about it a little bit before we actually get into this game, because the lore of this mod is really, really fascinating. I highly recommend taking a look at it, because it's kind of like one of those things that are like an alternate, like if humanity took a different path than what we currently did, then it would end up in this scenario. Kind of like how if you guys ever played Command and Conquer Red Alert, how the path of that game is based off of Albert Einstein going back to the past, preventing Adolf Hitler from coming to power, and then having to deal with Stalin taking over the world. The storyline to this game is kind of similar to something like that. I'll talk a little bit of the storyline, but I'm not going to say a whole lot because, one, the storyline is really long. We could literally have an hour-long episode just talking about the storyline to this mod, so I'm just going to keep that. And again, for you guys that download the mod, there's a PDF that has the entire storyline that you can read yourself. But I made some bullet points of some of the cool events I found in the storyline that I'll talk about for a little bit. So basically, the storyline of the game starts back in 2017, where India was attacked by Pakistan terrorists and decided to retaliate by launching nuclear weapons to Pakistan. Well, basically, this ends up causing a global nuclear war, forcing governments around the world to start speeding up the colonization of Mars, because after all of the wars and nuclear blasts going off, it ends up accelerating global warming on Earth, causing the entire world to basically just warm up out of control to the point where it becomes catastrophic. And there's more to the storyline. I'm just trying to reiterate with it as quickly as I can. But this ends up causing, because of the war, there was a bunch of different alliances that happened, and I think America got hit hard from the war and ended up going to a financial ruins, and ended up doing like a World War II thing where there was where we elected someone to try to bring America back up the power, and that ended up being a lady named Rachel Valnesia, who became the America's first empress, which is freaking awesome. So yeah, and America ended up rising to power and ended up, I think, taking over Canada, Mexico, Japan, ended up making that like its own, I think it was part of the American Empire, which is really, really cool. But anyways, the kind of fast forward events after all the alliances went through and the devastation of Earth due to the accelerated global warming of the nuclear fallout, and it ended up basically being two different types of factions. The EUCG, which stands for United Nations of Combined Governments. This combined the American Empire with basically the European Union to be one big nation. And then we also have the DSCG, or the Dominion of Socialist and Communist Governments. This was China, Russia, a couple other like small territories that came together to be one big faction. And this ended up being the main two factions that survived the nuclear war and ended up going to Mars as they continue to accelerate the colonization of Mars as being the new home planet as Earth basically became ruins. So again, this is a very, very just skimming over the storyline of this mod. It is amazing. I highly recommend you guys actually checking it out. All the events I'm talking about actually happened in like 2020 to 2050, and the events of this actual game starts out in like 2300 something. So yeah, again, lots and lots and lots of lore if any of you guys are really interested in that stuff. But anyways, let's actually get into the game. So like I said before, you have the UNCG, which I believe, I typed that in wrong. It's an EUCG. My bad, got that wrong on my notes. Which is the United Nations of Combined Governments. In this game, they are Higaran. They use the Higaran style ships. And then you have the DSCG, or Dominion of Socialist and Communist Governments, which use the Vagar style ships. So those are the two factions we'll be using in this game. I'll be showing off the UNCG. And we will basically just be doing a normal standoff map. Now, a lot of these maps in this game are custom made, which is really, really cool. There's some really cool like custom made ships. Well, maybe not custom made, but basically they took like the assets of destroyers and cruisers from the Higarans and then slapped on a bunch of cool weapons that they would be using if that was the type of ship in this world. And on my practice run, easy was a little bit too easy, so we're gonna put the enemy on standard this time. And yeah, let's get into the game. All right, we are in.
Roger.
So we have what would be normally in Homeworld 2 your shipyard, which is your mobile factory. And we have quite a bit of health. We have 1 million health on our little factory ship. And also, as you guys can tell, the UI has been completely remade. Everything is white, which is kind of interesting. We also start off with this ship, which is a destroyer class ship known as Excalibur, which I'm assuming, again, I didn't read the entire lore, but I'm assuming this is like a exploration style ship. Or maybe just a really, really powerful destroyer ship that you start out with.
Acknowledged.
Anyways, let's go ahead and get our fighter facility going.
Ready. Resources locked in.
Get our boys harvesting.
Copy.
Move our factory so our guys don't have to move so far. And there's been some adjustments to like the UI, like how that goes really, really slow. That's really cool. Boop.
Roger.
Let's move you out in this direction.
Ready.
And yeah, there's no mothership or anything in this game. Shipyard is our largest ship.
Acknowledged.
Our largest production level ship.
Confirmed.
Which is really cool.
Shipyard fighter facility complete.
Alright. So we have
fighters available for construction.
So for fighters, also for research, we have technology level 1, technology level 2. Our hyperdrive is a slipstream drive instead of a normal drive, and the reason why it's different is the The speed that you enter hyperspace or slipstream is very quick, and your ships move very fast when in slipstream mode. So it takes like literally seconds to get to your destination.
Confirmed. Resources locked in.
Alright, so let's build a couple drones. Drones are extremely cheap. Build some interceptors and build a couple bombers to get those shown off a little bit. In the meantime,
Copy.
let's take a look at Excalibur. Let's see, we have a heavy plasma battery on top, which is pretty cool. Triple-barreled plasma bomb launcher as well. We also have another triple-barreled plasma bomb launcher, another heavy plasma bomb battery, linear particle projector. So this I think is an ion cannon, a quad-barreled ion cannon. Fascinating.
New capital ships available for construction.
Reporting.
All right, let's get ourselves a carrier built. Let's check out our little drones.
Copy.
Ooh, yeah, they're like probes in a V formation. Indeed. Oh, indeed, they have a little kinetic cannon, a kinetic turret on the bottom of them. They are an unmanned fighter. Indeed. They have a decent amount of health. Interesting.
Reporting.
I find that quite fascinating.
Reporting. Ready.
Let's see, we have 6 harvesters. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, we're good enough.
Roger.
Okay. Let me get some of the fighters and whatnot done, and we'll be back to kind of discuss how they
Interceptor
work and
squadron
maybe
complete.
show off a little bit of combat. Okay, so we got
Standing by.
all of our fighters built now.
Ready.
So for the Interceptor, they are known as the Hornet class in this mod. And it looks like pretty much just a standard Interceptor to me. Nothing too crazy about it. They are unmanned, just like the drones. So very cool. And then the bombers, which are known as the Tiger class ships, which are also, again, unmanned. So it looks like all the fighter class ships are not manned. They're all drone controlled. Very interesting. And another thing I noted, the mobile factory has 17,000 DPS, which means it must have some powerful defensive weapons built on it. Like, for instance, this 8X Javelin missile launcher.
Good. Keep it moving.
Oh my. Is there another one
We're
back
coming
here?
home.
Yep, there's
Carrier
another
complete.
missile launcher. Jeez. Yeah, missile launchers all over the place. Holy crap. What do we have on bottom? It doesn't seem like we have any defenses on the bottom, but still, that's a lot of missile launchers. Anyways, we also got our carrier built.
New construction options
The
available.
Pegasus class carrier. Indeed. So let's bring you back here. Put a bunch of modules on you
Interceptor squadron complete.
so that you can build stuff a little bit quicker. The one thing I have noted about this mod is resources really aren't that difficult. I have the same 6 harvesters from that we started out with, and I'm actually been gaining resources despite the fact I'm spamming units out as quickly as possible. So I think because the build time is really slow in this mod, you don't really have to worry too much about spamming all of your units and running out of resources because of that reason. Anyways, the Pegasus has 3,600 DPS, 500,000 armor, so half the armor of the shipyard. Nice. And our research isn't
squadron
really
complete.
research, it is just upgrades. So we can research like little upgrades to help our ships out. So like drones, we can increase the amount of health they have, the maximum speed they have, the amount of damage they do to
New
weapons.
upgrades available.
So
Shipyard frigate facility
very,
complete.
very simple upgrades. We can get a plasma beam on the Python class Corvette. Ooh, we have a Dragon class Corvette too. I love the names of the ships in this mod. They're really, really cool. Anyways,
Roger.
let's get all of these guys over here.
Destination locked in.
Ooh, the drones are really fast.
Bomber squadron complete.
Copy.
Alright. And then I will be back once we get all of our corvettes done. Which we need a... When do we need to get
Upgrade
the bomber
complete.
corvette? Do we have to research it? I don't think
Carrier
so.
fighter facility complete.
I think we just got to get that going. Get the next tech level. Oh yeah. Anyways, I'm going to get all the corvettes built. We'll take a look at them. And if we get attacked, I'll let you guys know.
Standing by.
Alright, let's see. Where's our carrier? Here you are.
Standing by.
Upgrade complete.
Yeah, build me
Gunship squadron complete.
a couple of those. And maybe a couple more of those. Alright. I will be back if something happens. Alrighty, all of the Corvette classes are now complete. Let's go ahead and take a quick look at them.
Ready.
So we have the Viper class standard Corvette, aka the
Gunship
Assault
squadron
Corvette.
complete.
Now, again, I love the
Subsystem
names of
built
all
and
these
ready
guys.
for operation.
So the Viper comes with the two standard anti-aircraft or anti-fighter guns. So this is basically just the gunship squadron. And the next one we have
Roger.
is the Python, which is the pulsar gunship. Again, really love the name. So it's basically just the pulsar gunship with a different name. And then after that, we have the Dragon class,
Flat
which
frigate
is the
complete.
bomber, which I believe has taken the model of the minigun corvette from
Pulsar
Complex.
gunship squadron complete.
At least that's what I recognize this as. Where? Oh yeah, it's got plasma bomb right there, plasma bomb right there, and a plasma bomb, plasma bomb. 4 plasma bomb launchers compared to 2 that we normally have on the on a standard bomber. So really cool. Also 1 ship per squadron. So and very expensive. There's just something to keep in
New
mind with
upgrades
these ones.
available.
Shipyard platform facility complete.
Okay, so we have all 4 of our frigates completed. Let's go ahead and take a look at it. So the first one, the flak frigate, aka the assault frigate,
Reporting.
which is known as the Gladiator class in this version, has definitely been redone a little bit. So on top we have a FT2 minigun turret, which is pretty freaking cool, a rapid fire turret. Then we have a modular repulsor cannon down here at the bottom. Same with another one over here, a repeater cannon, not repulsor. So 2, again, very fast rapid fire shots. A dual light PPC, which is one of the pulsar cannons. Pretty decked out and pretty sweet. A lot more weapons. The traditional flak cannon, or flak ship from Homeworld 2. We have a fleet moving in. So let's quickly do this. Next one is the Anchor class, which is the what the torpedo frigate used to be. Has a giant javelin torpedo launcher on it, as well as a repeater cannon on the bottom for defense, and another repeater cannon in the back. And then after that, we have the Fire Lance, which is what the ion cannon frigate is. This one, again, has a repeater to protect itself. So lots of protection against small targets with the frigate class ships. And it has this
Reporting friendly
powerful
units.
ion
Destroyer
cannon.
under attack.
And then we have the
Enemy
Marine
combat
frigate,
units.
which has the pulsars
Interceptor squadron under attack.
going on,
I'm hit.
protecting itself. Let's just get into battle.
Reporting.
Everyone engage!
Vector laid in. I'm hit.
Engage, engage! The battles in this mod actually look really cool.
Locked in nebula.
Oh, the laser beams!
Bomber squadron under attack. Ion
Nice,
frigate
nice.
Under attack. Confirmed. Engage capital ship.
Ooh,
Carrier under attack.
we got crossbow. This is a cruiser class ship.
Carrier fighter facility under
Has
attack.
plasma gun launchers, repeaters,
Under attack.
particle cannons,
Corvette
quad particle
under
cannons.
attack.
Pretty cool.
Ship under attack. Standing by.
Pretty
attack.
cool.
Supporting friendly units. Enemy destroyed. Need new orders.
Good job, boys.
Reporting.
Get back up here.
Roger. Green line confirmed. Ready.
The Sea Lion is our multi-beam frigate. Or not multi-beam, but marine frigate. Pretty cool.
Ready. Ready.
The crossbow class, indeed. Alright, once we get our battleship built, we will move in. This is the largest and most powerful ship we can build. And as you can see, it takes the model of the battlecruiser. So I'm really curious to see what kind of modifications that the mod has put on for that one. Looks like we have another flight coming up on our hands.
Standing by.
The mini frigates.
Standing by.
So let's see what we have. We have a bomber corvette, a Tanga, nice, a Ikrulusk. I like the names. I like the names of both these factions, actually.
Destroyer under attack.
Oh god!
New
Alrighty.
construction options available.
That's cool. Our battlecruiser hyperspace is in.
All going smooth here.
So apparently I crashed on that last mission, or that last recording, so I decided to just start a new one and just quickly get the battlecruiser built as quickly as possible. It looks like we can build drones from our battlecruiser. That's cool. We build a slipstream generator, a slipstream negator, which is a hyperspace inhibitor, and fire control tower. Indeed. But let's see what kind of weapon system we have on this, because according to the description, the battlecruiser, aka the Amaranth, which is a pretty cool name, the Amaranth is aptly named as the cruiser always is aptly named, I should say, as the cruiser always prevails in any and well-played firefight. It is by far the most advanced ship built by either the UNCG or DSCG. The Amaranth is the only human ship with a full subsystem
built and ready for operation.
Tasari, I'm going to call that Tasari, even though that's probably not the actual pronunciation of that. Shield array and Tasari-driven slipstream drive.
Roger.
So it is a very powerful ship. We have a heavy plasma battery up here on top and a heavy plasma battery on bottom. We have a couple Gatling gun turrets. We have a couple railgun turrets. Oh my. A couple javelin launchers. A linear particle projector. So quad ion or quad particle cannons on both the both parts of the bow.
It's coming together.
I got the fire control tower completed. We have an auxiliary booster. Oh my. 2 auxiliary boosters, which I love how they have the model of the bomb or the missiles that come to try to kill Hagara on the final mission. That's cool. It's a nice touch. A mine dropper. Yeah, this thing is pretty versatile. Lots of weapons for everything that comes after it.
Reporting.
Anyways,
Acknowledged.
let's get this fleet together and let's get ready to actually wipe out the enemy.
Destination locked in.
We've seen a little bit of combat. We showed off some of the lore. Now let's go see if we can defeat the
Standby for acquisition and transfer.
the communist parties.
Marine frigate complete.
Roger.
You guys,
Moving into formation.
just escort these.
Start order confirmed.
And honestly, let's do this quickly.
Roger.
Did I build my jump drive on you? No, I didn't. Or my slipstream drive, I should say.
Copy.
Let's go ahead and get both of those going,
Roger.
because we have plenty of money.
Moving to destination.
We can definitely jump this fleet. Let's go ahead and pause that. We'll wait till the slipstream generator gets ready, or gets built, and then we will do our jump. Alrighty, let's do this. We'll just jump to the enemy.
Initiating hyperspace jump.
Vroom. So freaking quick.
Exit coordinates confirmed.
Vroom.
Supporting friendly units. Reporting.
Alright,
Engage cavalry.
everything engaged. Destroy
Ion
that
frigate under attack.
that Khrushchev class. I am bad at pronouncing
Roger.
things. Good, good. Alright, let's kill the carriers.
Capital ship.
What kind of weapons do you have? Particle
Ion frigate under
cannon,
attack.
heavy
Marine
plasma.
frigate under attack.
Nice, nice. So many weapons. I love the railguns.
Destroyer under attack.
Excalibur, how are you doing? You're using your railguns. You're doing pretty darn good.
Attacking capital ship. Engage capital ship. Engineering reports
boy.
damage.
That was a big explosion. There we go.
Engage capital
What
ship.
are these guys called? Vostok? Cool. And this is the Caesar class. Super factory.
Roger.
Indeed. I do like how the other team has like Russian style names. It's really cool. Alright,
Attacking capital ship. Standing by.
let's kill the next carrier. Mines coming in. Doing a decent amount of damage. All these railgun shots going off. The battles look really pretty with this
Under
mod.
attack.
Fire Lance frigates throwing in some shots.
Ion frigate under attack. Attacking capital ship. Ion frigate under attack. Frigate under attack.
There we go. Alright.
Moving to intercept.
Now we just have the shipyard left, which should die fairly quickly. All the firepower being flown around. Little anchor class with its javelin launcher.
Enemy neutralized. Awaiting orders.
And boop.
Capital ship locked in. Mission accomplished. Standing by. Capital ship locked in.
The hyperspace recharging is kind of annoying.
Enemy neutralized. Awaiting orders. Confirmed. Reporting. Acknowledged. Subsystem target acquired. Target
This is kind of annoying.
Attacking capital ship. That's all of them. Ready for orders. Attacking capital ship. Mission accomplished. Standing by.
Boo boo
Copy.
boo.
Initiating hyperspace jump. Ready. Exiting hyperspace.
Mhm.
Hyperspace coordinates locked in. Acknowledged. Exit coordinates confirmed. Standing by.
Wait. Do not engage. Just wait till we get the slipstream negator built. And then we'll wipe it out. Until it stops hyperspacing all over the place.
For operation.
Alright.
Initiating hyperspace jump. Exit coordinates confirmed.
There we go.
Standing by.
Let's wipe you out. You can't
Capital
hyperspace
ship
anymore.
locked in. Copy. Enemy contact. Let's do this. Supporting friendly units. Hyperspace coordinates locked in. Roger. Exiting hyperspace.
Boop.
Ion frigate under attack.
And it is
Reporting.
dead.
Attacking capital ship.
Fantastic. Well, anyways, guys, that's going to be the end of this. I hope you enjoyed that little bit of... they only did 23 damage in combat. What the freak, man. Hope you enjoyed this little bit preview of Homeworld Slipstream. The Price of Freedom. It's a pretty cool mod. As you can see, the AI is not really that smart. That was a normal AI we fought, and I rushed a battle cruiser and we were able to wipe it out quickly. So AI isn't very smart or very intuitive in this mod, but it is a really fun mod for if you're just looking for like a Homeworld game with just a different type of background lore attached to it. Or if you want to see some capital ships with miniguns on them. That's pretty freaking cool. Miniguns and particle cannons instead of ion beams. But still, hope you guys enjoy this. If you did, please leave a like. If you like what I do, consider subscribing. I'll check you guys out in the next video. Until then, this is Captain Soban signing out.
The Baker have arrived. Emergency hyperspace procedures initiated. The mothership must survive.